traces of explosives. It has 4 major components. That's the user interface, the touch screen, the desober, this is where you insert the traps, the thermal printer, this is where you get the printout of the results, and this is the sample trap holder. That's where you keep the sample trap. When handling this equipment, you must use protective gloves so that to ensure that you don't contaminate, to avoid contamination. This machine detects traces of explosive. When you calibrate, it's able to there are 2 substances that are introduced in the machine. That is the cocaine and TNT, whereby they're able to detect explosives and narcotics simultaneously. But here, since security is our core business, it has been set up to just detect explosives. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm absolutely delighted to be handing over these machines today. It brings to a total 6 explosive trace devices that we've handed over at JKIA, and there are 2 down at Moi International Airport in Mombasa. And this is a very central part of the partnership between the United Kingdom and Kenya on aviation security. The threat from terrorism in the global airline system remains great, and because our world is interconnected, we have to work together to tackle that threat. So as part of my government's commitment to the security of Kenya, we are very pleased to be assisting in this way. We are not only handing over these machines, we are also working on the training and the upkeep and the components for the machines. So it's very much a commitment over the long term to helping the Airports Authority here and all the security officials deliver a more secure travelling environment for Kenyans and all the international passengers who use Kenyan airports. And if I may, I think it's a very central part of Vision 2030. As we build more capacity, as more and more people come to Kenya, we need all of these safeguards in place. We are donating over 7 million Kenyan shillings of equipment, and I'm very pleased to have been handing them over today to the Managing Director at the airport. Yeah, so these are the staff who are using and operating the machines. As I say, they are for tracing explosives. They can also trace narcotics. They are very quick. I've had a demonstration this morning of how they work. They can test in about 10 seconds whether there is explosive or narcotics present. So we have trained all of the people here who will be operating the machines. We also are working on equipment that allows the X-ray machines to be the most efficient and sensitive possible. So it's a very wide program. There will be further training next year in January and beyond. So I am very optimistic. There is nothing inevitable about violence in Kenya's elections. Everyone knows that in 2008, the post-election violence was very damaging for the country. GDP growth dropped by over 5%. It took nearly 4 years to recover. The kinds of issues we're addressing here today, security, are at the center of that. So we are working very closely with the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission to make sure that they are able to deliver elections on time for March the 4th, and I'm confident that, that they are able to do that. We in the donor community in the United Kingdom specifically are doing everything we can to work with the leaders of Kenya to ensure those elections are safe, credible and fair, and it is my strong belief, indeed my knowledge, that that is what the Kenyan people wish. I think I would applaud the leadership of Chairman Hassan of the IEBC because he has made very clear that that is a decision for the IEBC because they are independent. Cabinet has made its views clear. The Constitution requests that Kenyans overseas are allowed to vote, and I respect the decision of Chairman Hassan and his commission to decide what is practical and what is feasible, and I will support him in that decision. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very good.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Be in touch. Great. Keep up the great work. And every time I come to the airport, I will think of you.
Okay.
And if I have a problem, I will call you. Thank you very much. Are we done, Joyce?
Yeah, yes, we are.
Thank you.
Thank you.